Many first breath moms are successful with cutting down their smoking, but have a hard time getting rid of the 1 to 3 cigarettes they still smoke every day. How can these moms quit completely?
Yeah, that's a real challenge. The idea of quitting gradually is really attractive to a lot of smokers, not just moms. And in some ways, it can make a lot of sense. People make progress. They have practice coping with different situations without the pressure of feeling that they're quitting entirely. And probably just, by definition, parts of their life are going to become smoke-free, too. The problem with it is when most people cut back gradually on their own, it's not random. And so the last few cigarettes that remain are probably what they would describe as the really good ones. So it's very often, the first 1 or 2 in the morning, maybe one after a meal, or just before bedtime. It varies from person to person, but it has the effect of making those cigarettes even more rewarding and enjoyable to them. We know from a lot of research that when people cut back, they tend to smoke more efficiently, so they're smoking the cigarette farther down. They may inhale more deeply or hold the smoke in their lungs. So those are the things that can make it harder to quit, even though by absolute cigarette count they're making progress. So what I would want to know with someone who had gotten to that point and then maybe kind of hit a plateau is when are they smoking those last few cigarettes, in the sense of trying to get an idea of what it is that's doing for them, and then probably even more so than we do normally when we're helping people quit, help them find substitutes for that. Particularly because the ones that tend to linger are the first one in the morning, maybe with their cup of coffee or whatever that morning routine is, to find a way to really upend that whole routine, and just knock that out of there completely. So, if the person you're working with is used to getting up in the morning and they go downstairs and they put the coffee on and, flip on the news, and they'll have that first 1 or 2 cigarettes while they're drinking their coffee and watching the news. Maybe they want to do something completely different, sleep in, to sort of minimal time to get ready, get up, boom,
Out the door.
yeah, shower, dress, whatever you need to do, but get out the door as quickly as you can, or take yourself out for breakfast, make it a real treat, go someplace smoke-free. But to do that a few times to sort of break up the habit part of that, probably going to make it easier to knock out even those cherished cigarettes at the end.